How's it going, everyone? My name is Its.Aneury Evangelista, your go-to real estate guide right here in the New York City metropolitan area. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your home in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, our team's got you covered. And today, we're diving into a question that puzzles many homeowners. Should I sell my current property before buying a new one? Or should I buy and then sell? If this is you, or if you have ever had this question cross your mind, stick around as we explore this tricky decision together, ensuring that you make the best choice for your unique situation. Let's get started. Deciding whether to sell your current home before buying a new one is no small feat. It's a complex decision that hinges on your financial situation, your housing needs, and the current real estate market. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about selling before buying. This route is ideal only if your particular situation requires that you have more equity from your current home to fund your purchase of your next home, or if you need to meet specific mortgage requirements, like if your lender won't let you carry two mortgages. This is a common scenario many people find themselves in. The issue with this, as I'm sure you have already guessed, is that it often means you'll need temporary housing. Imagine this: you sell your lovely home in Brooklyn, pocketing that sweet equity gain from years of living there. But now you're left with a dilemma. Where do you stay while hunting for your next place? You might crash with family, snag a short-term rental, or even explore extended stay hotels. But this can be expensive, especially if you do not have any good home buying prospects lined up. This will eat away at the equity you gained and deplete your cash reserves. I don't often recommend this, but it's a transition that many choose to make, and it can make your next purchase a lot smoother and financially feasible if done right. Meet the Thompsons. They sold their condo in Hoboken and stayed with relatives here in Queens while searching for their next home. This allowed them to add their condo's equity to their budget, opening doors to a wider range of properties. And though living out of suitcases wasn't ideal, the financial breathing room that they obtained was well worth it. And it made their purchase a lot easier than it would have otherwise been, especially during a competitive market. On the flip side, buying before selling could be the path for you if you can juggle two mortgages or have the financial reserves to do so. This means no rush to move out, no need for temporary housing. However, it's a balancing act that requires solid financial grounding. Consider the Rodriguez family. They found their dream home in Stanford, but hadn't sold their current place in Jersey City yet. They decided to buy first, confident in their financial stability and their ability to make two mortgage payments. They knew their house was uniquely positioned to sell quickly, but still felt comfortable making extra payments each month in the events that their home took longer to sell than expected. This strategy allowed them a seamless transition to their new home without the pressure of having to sell immediately, and made it so that they did not have to rely on temporary housing. And while this was a great option for them, what I often remind our clients is that this convenience comes with a cost, and that cost is potentially carrying two mortgage payments, and they have to be okay with that. But just because we are talking about these two options, let's not forget that there are other creative ways to navigate this dilemma. For example, did you know that you can sell your home with an extended closing date? Meaning, you can push back the closing out just enough to allow you to find and close on your next home without the hassle of having to find temporary housing. How about making yourself contingent on finding a new home? This way, you can find a buyer but not commit to selling until you can find a home that works for you. You can even choose to sell your home and arrange for a lease back period or a post-closing possession in which you continue to live in the house for a period of time as agreed between you as a seller and your buyer. There are so many other ways to do this, and these are just some creative ways to handle the situation. But the key matter to keep in mind when it comes to these creative options is that these options can offer flexibility but might limit your pool of buyers. And the less buyers you have at your disposal, the less competition you will have to benefit from on the sale of your house, which could ultimately lead to a lower selling price in the end. So think carefully. Every scenario has its pros and cons, and there are so many options out there to make this happen. The key is understanding what those are and how they align to your particular situation. Deciding whether to sell before buying is a personal financial puzzle with many moving pieces. Drop a note in the comment below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions I can help you with. Lastly, do me a favor. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into all things real estate. My name is Its.Aneury, your real estate ally in and around the Big Apple. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy house hunting.